Today I'm going to talk about our raised garden bed trellis. So there it is. Let's see, get a better look. It's 4 feet by 6 feet, and this is version 1. I'm going to revise it and do a version 2 eventually. Behind it you can see the other one. But what I did here is, this was a garden bed, and I built it about 6 years ago. It's redwood, and then I put a base of wire mesh so the gophers can't get in there. And now over the summer, what we did is I pulled all the dirt out and then replaced it with about 8 inches of perlite at the base, and then filled it up with Fox Farms potting soil. So took quite a few bags, but it's looking good. I'll step back here and get a better view. There it is. So it's basically like 4-inch drain pipes and 4x4 redwood posts, and I drilled through the posts and slid rebar through them. So I think it's doing really well. I mean, the dragon fruit's going crazy. This thing's about to, Pride of Fallbrook is about to pass the trellis here, and all of them are just thriving. Lots of new growth here, as you can see. So definitely, in my opinion, a nice strategy. So to talk more about it, basically what I did is I put some bamboo over the larger rebar, and basically it's some 1/2-inch rebar in the outer diameter is the perimeter is 1/2-inch rebar, and then I ran 2 lines of 1/2-inch rebar, and then everything else running this direction is 3/8-inch rebar. I topped it with some metal wire mesh, and then now, I mean, I could leave it as is, the plants would do fine, but what I'm trying to do is just treat them a little better. So I'm using this food grade vinyl tubing found at Home Depot. It's like $5 for 100 feet, and I'm cutting it down the middle with an X-Acto knife, and it actually goes on pretty well here. Let's see if I could get a better shot. So it's really hard to do one-handed, but I think I can do it. Let's see. But two-handed you could get it on really quickly, but I think you get the point. Yes, I did it. There. So I think that little extra step will just keep the dragon fruit really happy and not on the bare metal. So if you have any questions about how we set this up, you know, I'd be happy to answer it, but I basically did kind of our design off of the Spicy Exotics inspired trellis one. We did a video on our other channel about that, and I used what I learned from that here, and then the 4x4 base posts are the base, and it's very, very sturdy. So if you're wondering about the varieties that we have in here, here's 2 Plants Delight. I got from 2 different sources. This one was a Vietnamese Hiana, and the sun just worked it this summer, so this thing can never take a full sun. Definitely, I learned that the hard way. So Vietnamese Jaina, they also call it. This one is Zamorano. Zamorano's doing really good. Lots of new growth there. Behind it is Haley's Comet all around that entire post. And then this is the Pride of Fallbrook, and that one I think is going to be the first to top, or it could be Maria Rosa here. She's doing quite well. And I do have one little sugar dragon that's here temporarily because the roots have not established in any of these plants. I wouldn't do this if the roots were more established here, but since everything's new, I'm putting that sugar dragon in there because I have another one here, and it's doing a little bit, got a lot of sun damage, but I think it was because it had a flower for 24 days and it expended so much of its energy. So I think it's just in recovery mode, but I do need to check the pH on that. So there you go. There is our trellis design. Give us a like, subscribe if you have any questions. Hopefully we can answer them for you. All right, take care. Dude, it's creepy.